Was the Renaissance really a revival of classical antiquity? Welcome back to Time Frame, where we explore fascinating moments in history that have shaped our world today. In today's video, we will delve into a thought-provoking question. Was the Renaissance really a revival of classical antiquity? The Renaissance, which spanned from the 14th to the 17th century, is often celebrated as a period of extraordinary cultural rebirth in Europe. It marked a time when art, literature, and science flourished, drawing inspiration from the ancient civilizations of Greece and Rome. But was it truly a revival, or was it something more complex? To understand this, we first need to consider what we mean by classical antiquity. This term generally refers to the period of ancient Greek and Roman civilization, characterized by significant advancements in philosophy, art, and governance. The Renaissance was indeed influenced by these ancient cultures, but it also introduced new ideas and perspectives that were distinctly different. One of the key features of the Renaissance was humanism. This intellectual movement emphasized the value of human beings, individual experience, and the study of classical texts. Humanists sought to revive the literature, philosophy, and ethics of ancient Greece and Rome, but they did so with a fresh lens. They believed that by studying the classics, they could improve society and understand the human condition better. Artists of the Renaissance, such as Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo, drew inspiration from classical forms and themes. Their works often echoed ancient styles, yet they infused them with a sense of realism and emotional depth that was unique to their time. For instance, while classical sculptures often depicted idealized forms, Renaissance artists brought a more naturalistic approach to their representations of the human body. Furthermore, the Renaissance was not simply a mirror reflecting classical antiquity. It was also a response to the social, political, and economic changes occurring in Europe at the time. The rise of city-states, the growth of trade, and the emergence of a wealthy merchant class created an environment ripe for innovation. This context allowed for a blending of ideas where classical influences merged with contemporary thoughts, resulting in a vibrant cultural tapestry. Additionally, the Renaissance sparked advancements in science and technology that were not present in classical antiquity. Figures like Copernicus and Galileo challenged the traditional views of the universe, laying the groundwork for modern science. Their inquiries were informed by classical texts, but they also diverged from them, pushing boundaries and exploring new frontiers. Moreover, it is essential to acknowledge that the Renaissance was not a uniform movement. Different regions in Europe experienced the Renaissance in distinct ways. In Italy, for example, the focus was heavily on art and literature, while in Northern Europe, there was a greater emphasis on social reform and religious thought. Each region adapted the classical influences to fit its unique cultural landscape. So, was the Renaissance a true revival of classical antiquity? The answer may lie in recognizing that it was both a revival and an evolution. While the Renaissance artists, thinkers, and scientists were undoubtedly inspired by ancient Greece and Rome, they also forged new paths that redefined human creativity and knowledge. In conclusion, the Renaissance was a rich and complex period that blended the old with the new. It honored the achievements of classical antiquity, while also breaking away from it to create something entirely original. The legacy of the Renaissance continues to influence our world today, reminding us of the importance of questioning, exploring, and innovating. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. If you enjoyed this exploration of the Renaissance and its relationship with classical antiquity, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Time Frame for more captivating historical content. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring.